The Strokes.
White Stripes.
I love Pavement.
Ooh, nice.
I love Loose Fit. Clam.
Alien Nose Job.
Kate Bond?
I love Kate LeBon.
Say it in the lens.
Kate, if you're watching, love you.
I'm Beck.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Sam.
I'm James.
And we are Delivery. I was really young when I was first exposed to the White Stripes, and I remember just thrashing Elephant because I hadn't heard something like that before. Like, I later found out that Jack White is probably one of the best guitarists in the world.
I kind of started listening to just whatever music my older brother was listening to because he knew how to download music off LimeWire. So I would listen to like a lot of AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, kind of like old school rock and roll bands.
I think when I was younger, I kind of absorbed whatever music was around me. I remember I was so into Jet, and then Green Day, and then the Vines, and all of those bands.
Got a pretty musical family, but maybe sport was more dominating at school, and then dropped off the trail of like rock music, and then started going to shows and sort of rediscovered it. It's cool because I enjoy a whole lot of different types of music, but I'd say that rock and garage and things like that are definitely up in my top.
I guess my love for like music and garage rock and all of that kind of led me to move overseas to a place where I knew there was a lot of culture, a lot of music, and then ultimately come back to Melbourne because I knew that's where I could continue developing my music. When Delivery started, I was like really trying to make jangle punk a thing. Yeah. I kept saying Delivery's jangle punk, but it just...
Junk.
Junk. James was like, we're not jangle, we're not jangle punk, that's not a thing, so...
I think that also came from when we started practicing, we just didn't plug our guitars in.
Oh, that could be.
We probably most say we're like a garage punk band maybe, or just a garage rock band. Probably out of being like, maybe the unwillingness to fully commit to being a punk band, and we've got the excuse of throwing garage in so we can be sloppy or whatever it is.
When I was in uni, I remember having like this lecturer who was like a kind of interesting character, and someone said, oh, he's such a punk. And I thought, wait, he doesn't look like a punk because he's not wearing like a leather jacket and a safety pin and earring or something. And they were like, no, like punk isn't about like how you dress or whatever. It's about like your mentality and if you care about what people think or something. As lame as it sounds, that's kind of like the first time I think I really understood what like being punk actually was. It's like not really the genre of music, but it's more like the frame of mind or like message you're sending.
Maybe this is contentious. I reckon anyone who complains about being lumped in a genre hole has got the wrong idea about what that means. Unless you're getting really limited by it, it's just a way of organising things ultimately. And yeah, drawing kind of a square around what you do means then you can see the edges and what you want to do outside of it too. I mean, I guess that probably extends to then being like, that is the death of genre or something. But like, I don't know, it's easy.
I don't really care about genre that much. Maybe one of the main things that I'm concerned about is like actually curating shows and lineups and stuff, like going to see music or playing with bands that aren't all exactly the same genre as you. And something I'm trying to like work on a lot harder is not just listening to musicians who play the same kind of music as you play, and like broadening that, and then trying to put on shows and lineups with people who do play different music.
I think we're also quite a lucky band having lots of different songwriters and a lot of different influences coming in. There are more punk moments, but there are heaps of pop moments too. There's like heaps of room to kind of not feel like we're, I don't know, playing one sort of style of music. Yeah, there's lots of room to try out things. But at the end of the day, I guess it's all just rock and roll.
I think we could have made it. Yeah.